turn this up. Hold up. Hold up. Hey. Hey. Who's in here? Okay. Hey. Big Delos. Ooh. Ooh. Man. Yo, I want to thank everybody tuning in right now. You already know this is a crazy time in the world. People looking for all types of consolation. You know what I'm saying? Like, music is literally the easiest thing to do right now. Every producer, every artist, even if you don't make music, you should be actively trying to pursue something musically every day. I don't give a fuck if you can't write, if you can't read music. You don't need to do all that shit to make music people can feel, and I really believe that. So, you know, I did this whole shit, set up this whole Architect's Corner, you know, just so that we can sit here, listen to some music and vibe out, you feel me? If you fans of D'Angelo, oh man. Bro. I'm gonna make beats, don't worry about it, but sometimes you just gotta like. Hold up. I don't like the instance. We make beats, but you gotta get inspired first, you feel me? Clear this bad energy out too.
Little something to get me through this day. Give me a little bit. Don't talk bad. Hold and make a good day. Everybody need feel free. Letting go when it's on my feet. Crushed up.
Vibing with y'all. I'm just sending out these quick tweets real quick. Make sure everybody that's in here is in here. Let's go. Hey, hey. talk with you. Let me talk to him. Shout out all my Fronto smokers in New York City right now. Big Fronto smokers. If Travis in here, what's up? Big Fronto. Mighty quiet now. So, you know, I briefly spoke about it before when I first logged on. But yeah, man, like, you know, a lot of people have been saying shit like, yo, man, like, I don't know what to do. Like, what am I gonna do, bro? Like, shit is so fucked up. I'm like, yo, you know what you gotta do? You really gotta focus on your goals and whatever it is that you really want to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't take time like this to think about whatever it is you're going through, music, them songs don't mean anything to you. You know, these songs that we love, they don't even mean anything in a time like this if it's not addressing how we feel, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, people always ask me that shit, like, I know you love, you know, you could just be inside working on shit. I'm like, yeah, but like, you really have to understand, like, the music that people love, that people hold dear to their hearts is the music that makes people feel emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like, that D'Angelo shit, Spanish joint, this whole fucking album, Voodoo's one of my favorite albums of all time. Like, it's literally one of the best albums ever made. Any moment, you know, some shit like what's going on right now all over the world, these songs just make more sense for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, I just figured I would intro with that. And I thought it was funny to find some vinyl that like probably hit a little different. So I picked some vinyl out real quick just to show. I thought it was, you know, this is not really funny, but at all actually. But we're gonna let this Peter Tosh rock real quick. You know, hopefully this is clear on the camera. I gotta smoke to this. I know the children are watching, but this album has just been busting for the past 10, 15 years. I don't fucking know, 30 years, however old I am. I just figured it was time to do that. We got 9:06. We good on time too, so you know we making beats. We be doing all that shit. Let me see what's going on in the chat real quick. I'm gonna answer some questions. I'm sure people have questions about production, or let me know if the music is too loud.
Some call it marijuana. Some of them call it ganja.
Are we good? Okay, damn, there's so many questions. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's so fast. Wow. Okay. One thing I saw was tips on sampling. I still buy records and be like, yo, this album cover looks fire to me. I'll buy this record. Sometimes when I come home and I put it in, you know, the vinyl player, maybe some record shops, they'll let you listen to records, you know, in the shop. If you really fuck with them, they'll let you play it in the actual store. But, you know, you may come home and, you know, you get some trash, you know, or something that just you can't sample, you can't flip, you can't figure it out. For me, it's sampling always comes from listening to a whole record and picking the part that you think that is probably the most significant part of the record. You know what I mean? Like, it could be the first 5 seconds, it could be at the very end of the song, but if you're just kind of skipping through, even when you take the needle and you kind of like this. I know a lot of people sample like that. You where they just drop the needle down. But like I feel like you miss a lot of important shit that probably would have like made the song more impactful if you had you know, if you had thought about you know, fuck, the beginning of the song, the end of the song, whatever part of the song you thought was the best part, those kind of lost when you're skipping around. So just sit there and enjoy the fucking record, play the whole shit if you have to, you know. I've been sampling since I learned to make music, you know, and I think that it's such an integral part of making music now. I mean, these are so many fucking questions I don't even know. Do I fuck with Frank Ocean? Hell yeah, look at this. This is, somebody told me this is worth a lot of money, but I only know one other guy with this. Yeah, this is still in the plastic. This never come out of plastic. It's one of my favorites too, man. Love Frank. Hopefully I showed that in the camera, right? Alright. And just to switch it up, I got one more vinyl for you. I'm not even gonna let you see the cover, you feel me? I gotta kind of hide it on low key to make sure. Cause I know niggas collect vinyl, but I don't know if niggas really got the bops though. Do they really got the bops? This is a bop though. Hold up. Let me make sure I got the right side. Oh, this not even be. Oh, I played myself? Hold up. Oh, yeah. We good.
This girl was saying I'm like a...
Oh no. Oh, this ain't it. Oh, fuck. Damn it. This ain't it. Alright. I pump fake. Forget it. There's one more record I want to play that I swear I'm going to get it cracking. There it is. Let's see. Okay. So, really quick, we talked about sampling a little bit, right? So, everybody tune in. Thank you again for rocking with me because this is all new for me. If this goes well, I might come back and do them every fucking night if it really is lit. Because at this point, man, I'm going to be inside rocking out with y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all we could do right now. So anyway, yeah, man, like talking about sampling, right? So a lot of people use YouTube. I see a lot of producers go to YouTube and shit and like go get samples, you know. I think that's really cool, you know. I think what's actually more cool is to sample shit that's not even like a sample, you know, like, and I guess what I mean is like find things on the internet or whatever that are not necessarily from recorded pieces of music. They're just like sounds, you know. I know cats will, you know, sample ambient sounds and fucking trees, and for all our albums I always use some type of like animal sound. Yeah, so I came across this sample, well, whatever you wanna call it, a sample. It was Jamie Foxx, right? And like I've been a huge fan of Jamie Foxx. I got so much respect for this guy's music, you know, like just him as an artist. I just think that to tell jokes and to play piano is hard as fuck. Some people can't even tell jokes, you feel me? Some people can play piano, not funny as at all. They just emotionless and whack, you feel me? So somebody like him, I'm like, damn, bro, let me go on the internet, find this little video. I found a video of him playing piano with his sister, and I thought it was the most coolest thing just because, you know, especially when it comes to family, you know, music is the glue for people who grow up in these musical families, you know? So you all probably grew up in church and all play instruments together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is so vital. It's so key to, you know, building harmony with your family. If you play fucking bongos, play that shit with your cousin, you know, and your little sister played drums in church, and her aunt sang choir, you know, and the uncle was a pastor, shit like that. I know that, you know, my family is a little different. We all have chosen different things. The things that always joined us together was music, you know. So for me, to look at other people's families and their legacy, to see them making music with their siblings is so dope. So I saw this video and I was like, man, this is so sick. So I play it. The whole video is just him playing some classical shit. And then, ooh, it's like that spice. Ooh, like you hear that, you're like, okay.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Stand on the mountaintop and shout it. I'm in love with you, and it's never gonna fade away. I know it's hard to see it. Just close your eyes and just believe it. And maybe one day you will see that we were made for each other. And I'm gonna love you over and over. I'm gonna love you over and over. I'm gonna love you over and over again. Let me sing it, sister. I'm gonna love
The sister gonna join in.
over and over. I'm gonna hold you over and over. I'm gonna love you over and over.
I mean, so you get it, you know. So, you know, I definitely heard it and I was like, man, that is so sick. Like, in every way possible. I'm like, how the fuck can I take this and flip it? I can flip it into some, like, I guess some R&B shit, some hip hop shit. I don't know what I was really thinking. I was actually in New York in a session, and I've worked on this track years ago because I found this video, and I always thought it was dope, man. Like, and I was just like, damn, how do we flip this shit? So what my immediate thought was like, yo, what if it was a house track? Which if you listen to like instrumentals and shit, I do fuck with that music a lot, you know. And I as much as hip hop is the sole force of my music and just the things that inspire me to be who I am, hip hop has inspired me and changed me to become who I am entirely. But I still feel like hip hop is still a derivative of every genre. Every genre is being borrowed in hip hop music. So house music to me was always like really dope, and I've done shit like that before. But the first thing I did was like kind of chop the arrangement up a little bit. So
there's no doubt about it. Stand on the mountaintop and shout it. I'm in love.
Right, and I'm like, okay, well, how do I flip this? Let me.
There's no doubt about it. Stand on the mountaintop and shout it. I'm in love with you, and it's never gonna fade away.
Hey, Rudy, what's good? Hey.
I know it's hard to see it.
Okay.
Just close your eyes and just believe it. And maybe one day you will see
So
that
this is where I got.
we're made for each other. And I'm gonna love you.
you know, a lot of times, at least when I'm producing or doing something, I'm always kind of like, oh, let me see what it's saying. Erick faces camera down a bit. Well, it's just my laptop. It's not really like, you know, I don't want to fuck the view up for people who can't see. I don't know. Yeah, but so yeah, when it comes to like something like this, I feel like I work on it a little bit every day. I don't know if any of the producers are like that. I'm definitely like that. I'll definitely make a beat, and tomorrow I'll, you know, work on it for 5 minutes, maybe just for fresh ears, and then I'm gonna work on it again for some weeks, you know, or there's something I work on consistently every day. I think it just matters. I think also this record, if you ever listen to a group called Mount Kimby, I was working on this in New York City with him, and you know, hopefully as we build this record, we can actually hear more house music. You know, maybe I have more in my bag. I don't really know, you know, but I just think that this one was an interesting one. Dominic Maker's his name. He was like, yo, that shit is dope. Let's collab. Let's fucking put our minds together and make something. I thought about maybe working on this more. I thought about maybe calling him to maybe see if he has some ideas to add. Maybe we could stream that together. Whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of going to just let the chat decide what I should do. Should I continue working on this? You guys want to answer some questions? What's really popping? What's really good? What's good? These questions are so fucking fast, bro. Oh my God. I never did this before. What? Oh shit, Mike. Yo. Oh, okay. Man. All right. Let me see if I can. Somebody said you can slow down the chat, Erick. How do you do that? This is my first time doing any of this, so I really don't know. Let me also plug my camera in. Hopefully this is still good for you guys. Let me check. How we looking? How we looking? How we looking? How we looking? All right, we good. Okay. So let's play some music in the background. I'm gonna answer some questions for a little bit. It's 9:20. I'm feeling good. I didn't even light my spliff. I didn't even light my shit. I didn't even light it. So you already know I'm about to get busy when the spliff is in the air. You feel me? So let's see some questions. How long do I plan on producing? I plan on producing as long as I have a brain, and 2 feet and 2 legs. Even without arms, I will still produce. Yes. This nigga said, "Why did Meech kick me off stage Halloween? I was Spider-Man." Yo, bro, I don't know why he did that. I wouldn't kick you up because Spider-Man is lit. I actually remember that. You're sick. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. Yo, shout out whoever is in Europe, by the way, right now. It's very, very, very early, and I fucking love you so much for staying up. Am I on Ableton? I'm on Ableton now. I've used Logic Pro for fucking 8-9 years. I was introduced to Ableton by a friend, and about a year ago, started to get familiar with it. About 6 months ago, I started using it every day. Yeah. Somebody said they saw me at a gas station later. You mean earlier? And I didn't go to the gas station at all today, so you're a liar. Let's see. Some questions about music. What's up with the production questions? If you want to know anything about production questions, sorry, if you have any questions about production. Fruity Loops, I actually started making beats on Fruity Loops. And it just took off to some other shit. Fruity Loops is now, it's beyond me. Maybe we'll get back into it one day, but it's not my go-to. But it's definitely, I know some cats who use Fruity Loops go hard. OD. drums or melody first? You know, I think that determines on the beat. That really, every beat is different, you know. But a lot of times the drums will dictate the swing. So I think that if I didn't put the drums sometimes, I would play differently. A lot of times if I play something, the drums will be kind of like, they'll be like stagnant, you know, or maybe you'll just make a loop, or maybe you just have different ideas you put together, and then by the time you're done with it, you can sample that, or maybe flip that, you know. For a long time, I actually took advice from somebody. They told me, yo, when you go make beats and shit, right, do you like, oh, I'm gonna make beats today? Like, nah, like, you just kind of like fuck with the guitar a little bit, you fuck with the piano a little bit, you fuck with the shit enough to like catch a vibe, right? And then I was like, well, then I would immediately make a beat. And I'm like, damn, you know, sometimes the drums and shit I would dictate would already determine what genre the music was, you know. So I didn't get really a chance to be like, this could be a hip hop record or R&B record, because it was already sold into one genre. So sometimes I would just make the loops, and the loops would just be like a minute long, and they would have different progressions and shit. And then I would take that and then sample it, and then be like, okay, well, if you change the key, you change the pitch, it might change it from a pop record to an underground hip hop record or a fucking whatever record, you know. I feel the same way about sampling. It's the same situation, but it's just nice to like get your hands on an instrument and just live with it. You know, so much people now, they really rely on drawing on the mouse and, you know, clicking the melodies on the computer. I think it's dope, you know. That's never been my style. I wish I was better at it. You know, when you mobile and you don't have all your shit with you, you know, I can't be here every day and shit. So I think that's really, really impressive to do that, you know. But yeah. How do you like what? How do you like phase you beat, vocals, chorus, and bars in your songs? I want to answer that question, Erick Miller, but I don't really understand. For some reason, my eyes was fixated on that one. Can I play my favorite rap song with the original sample? Wow. Oh man. No lie. Oh man. No lie, I'm not, this ain't hip hop, but I think hold on, I really want to answer that question. Let me just grab the song. Okay. For some reason, it's the only version available on Spotify.
Something brand new for y'all.
At least I think
It's
this
called
is.
Unbreakable. I want y'all to listen. Clap your hands, everybody. Clap your hands. Come on, keep it going. Clap your hands, everybody. Clap your hands,
Okay.
everybody. Let's do it. You ready?
Y'all know the sample? It's not a sample yet. It's about to drop though.
We could fight like Ike and Tina, or get back like Bill and Camille.
Okay, so that's Alicia. This is definitely one of my favorite Eddie Kendricks, Intimate Friends, fucking slapper. Slapper. That's her. Yeah. a good one. Fuck, man. It's a lot of people. Wow. I wish I could answer each and every one of y'all. Yo, let me thank you again, man. This is a lot of people in here for some fucking super positive shit. I know it's late. I know y'all tired or hungry. Y'all fuck with me, man. I love y'all, man. That's real. That means so much to me, for real. Shit crazy. What was the influence for Butterfly Effect? Wow. Okay. The song Butterfly Effect, if you've never heard it, it was on the album called Clockwork Indigo with my brothers, the Underachievers, and I think originally, you know, I don't remember which order we recorded that song, but that, you know, the movie with Ashton Kutcher was always the reference that I had. But yeah, I think I sampled this band Doves, I want to say, but it was one of my favorite songs by them. And yeah, it came together really fast. I think, you know, I think that it was the only record on it that was like that, and we all lived in the same apartment building. So yeah, we all basically came to the fucking spot, came into the room. I had a loft bed. Underneath the loft bed was all the equipment and shit, and we get under there and record our shit. We did the whole Better Off Dead. We recorded that shit all inside a fucking loft bed in fucking Bed-Stuy. Holla at your guala. Let's see. The conscious dreads indeed. You were ready. Okay. Are you a good singer? You know, I would like to say I'm pretty good. I'm not amazing, but you know, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, maybe I might, you know, just do the barefoot guitar thing and just, you know what I mean, just start singing bare feet and shit. I mean, it might happen. Oh man. What instruments do I play? In high school, I played the trumpet. I didn't stay on it very long. I wish I could play the drums, but when I do, I play left-handed. It's definitely not. I'm definitely not good at it. I play keyboard, and I play a little bit guitar. You know, just enough to get around and make music. Let me answer some more questions, and I'll get back to some more music. Let's see. My favorite incense. Yo, my favorite incense is actually this Kumba joint. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my niggas in Japan. I can't even tell you what the hell it is right now. But yeah, Kumba incense is my favorite incense for sure. What is the most important thing in a rap song? Feelings, words, or flow? Wow. It's a fucked up question to ask me, really, because feeling is all of that is it's all feeling, right? You know, I think some of these cats can really flow, maybe not saying anything, but you still feel what they're saying. So you can't say that one is more important than the other. They're all friends of a good song and shit. I think what I pay attention to the first time I listen to it is the melody, and you know, after the song is off, I'm like, what did I remember when the song was playing? Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know if that's a fucked up question to ask me though, but I appreciate you. I don't know the answer. I guess it's feelings, I guess, but that seems like that's an easy cop. Oh, somebody, yeah, you already know. It's your world. You already. How do I get into producing? It was actually, I grew up kind of fucking with people that really made music, and I was trying to kind of look at them and whatever they did to kind of, you know, they were like my, I don't like to say it. I didn't have like a mentor, you know what I'm saying? But like, these were dudes that I already knew that was making music. And I really wanted to learn how to make music. It was like so cool, you know, to me. And at the time, you know, I didn't really know very much about how to make music, but I know I was a big fan of music. And, you know, I just was like, damn, what's the best way for me to fucking find, what was I saying? Oh, what's the best way to find, you know, other artists that make music too? You know, if they weren't in my neighborhood, I'm like going on the internet. I'm trying to find and research different things. I found this drum machine. I forget the name of this forum I used to go on, but everybody was using an MPC, and I knew how to use the MPC after a while. But I bought an MV8000, and I think RZA was really fucking with that shit. I think he even like, there was a RZA edition or some shit. And I was like, bro, that shit looks so hard. Like I had to get that shit. So I bought the shit. You know, I don't remember how much sneakers I fucking sold. I used to buy and resell sneakers and shit. I sold all my shit to buy this drum machine. And, you know, like, after a while, I'd like start to learn about analog gear and how that really, you know, I can really go deep, you know, with the whole difference between digital and analog. And that's when I really felt the most compelled by it, you know. And this is when you could go buy a Juno 106 or like a Yamaha DX7 on Craigslist for like $500. I think I got mine for like $550, $600. Because at the time, at least in New York, I don't know what's going on in the rest of the Craigslist world, but niggas wasn't really understanding, you know, they would have one little dink or a little imperfection in the keyboard and people would sell it, you know, and I was the person to come and pick it up. So, I mean, yeah, that's how I got into producing, like learning from other people, learning how to sample, cut samples, especially being hands-on with a drum machine. I never used the SP1200. That's like one of my dreams to even own one. Maybe one day I'll grab one for those, you know, I for some just straight nostalgic shit, I want to so bad. Yeah. Wow. This is a lot of questions. Niggas ask about my hoodie. This nigga, you see what brand it is? Just fucking type it in Google. Wow. These are some great questions. They're getting better. Guys, give me maybe 2-3 more questions. Some really good questions. Anything about music. Fucking whatever the hell it is. It's better. I'm getting the itch. Trying to make a beat. I know it's late. I'm gonna make at least one on this bitch. Oh. Damn, this is a lot. Y'all niggas is crazy, son. I love y'all. Damn, bro.
Be cautious.
Fuck.
The road to college, taking a detour through Vietnam or the Middle East.
Oh man, how did you count?
Be vigilant of foreclosure over your shoulder while begging a nation built on free labor.
Yo, these questions. Okay, I like this one. Advice on how to be confident going into your passions and goals. I wrote you a letter. How can I get it to you? This is not a question about music, but it is in a way, because I think finding confidence in the things that you're passionate about is how you're going to win people over and people who actually believe your story, because they know that it's coming from a part of you that can't be replicated by anybody. No amount of money can bring you satisfaction like this thing. You know, we're all looking for this thing. It could be music, it could be being a doctor, it could be a garbage man, it could be anything, but we're all searching for this thing. I think knowing that we all want that, you know, we all want to be pursuing something actively, a dream or a goal. The easiest thing I can tell you to do, the best advice I can give you, is to, one, be okay with not knowing what that answer is, because we all get like that. You know, you got niggas that do their profession every day that question if that's something that they should do, so that don't feel weird or some weird shit. But like, most importantly, in order for you to achieve your goals, you need a regimen. You need discipline. You need to hold yourself accountable for everything that you do, period. Like, you can't let anything get in the way of your dream, and niggas are gonna think you're crazy before you're successful. Remember I said that shit. Like, everyone's gonna think you're out of your fucking mind, man. Because it's just part of the game, you know? People, you sacrifice so much to do this shit, so your confidence comes from your consistency, bro. So just stay, or sis, I didn't see the name, but I thought that was cool. Hopefully that gives you some inspiration to keep going, for real. Shit. What are, okay.
It's not that I don't want you here. Yeah. It's not
Okay,
that the way you stare.
if you had to choose one track that the world remembers you for, what would it be? I think,
I fall for you every time I try to resist you. We can get away.
fuck. I'll come back to that. You fucked me up. It was a good question, but I don't want to answer. It's too crazy right now.
Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about
Okay.
you. Give us your way, but we don't
The J Electronica album was great. Damn, that shit was so crazy. That was some good shit, man. It was a while since I heard some hip hop like that. That was refreshing to hear. I love that.
Yeah, I just wanna feel
A good computer to invest in for producing music, and what would be the best platform to start out with? Let's give a hand clap to this nigga. Hold on. Give a hand clap to this nigga, man. Give a hand clap. Clap it up for my guy, for real. The nigga who asked about what computer to buy. Yeah. Cool. So, it's, certain people say Apple, certain people say Windows. I've been using Windows computers since a child. It was the first computer I was introduced to. But I started using Logic and I was like, damn. Like, I might have to really buy a Mac. And I think you go back and forth. Some people actually say that Windows is better for making beats. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe that's a debate we can have later on. Maybe we upload some beats that are just made out of Fruity Loops and ones made out of Ableton or whatever. But like, you know, different genres. I think hip hop, Fruity Loops, not gonna lie, that shit, a lot of people use that shit and the beats are fucking crazy. The subs and the lows on that shit is just insane. I feel like you can't get it from any other program, you know? But it does mean that, you know, a lot of songs may sound the same, you know? So maybe utilizing whatever DAW, you know, or whatever makes sense to you. A Logic is good for someone who is like, I bet, like, I want to use Apple. I don't want to use GarageBand. The fuck, bro? I ain't trying to use GarageBand, bro. I gotta use Logic, bro. So it's like, alright, go get the Logic, bro. You know what I'm saying? So there's that, and the Ableton joint. You know, the Ableton is legit, man. If you're a DJ, if you do any type of like fucking sequencing, live instrumentation, like that's what people want, man. You wanna fuck with that. Okay, so we talked about music. Let's make some music. Part of the pressure and the pressure that is or isn't there when you make music is like you just make stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know what this shit is gonna become. We just do it. Shout out to my people that's still up with me rocking right now, wherever you are. I know in New York City, Connecticut, Jersey. I know y'all niggas is tired as fuck with your red ass eyes. I see you. Okay. guess in this case I'll start with the melody first, because it's not, I don't know. Oh, fuck. Oh, nigga sent me a loop. Let's see what's good. Okay. My fucking chair squeaking and shit is making this weird ass noise. I hope y'all don't hear this shit. That shit annoying as fuck. Alright, so I mean, it's probably not that interesting to watch a nigga make beats without seeing the screen, but I'm using Ableton. And this is fucking, I love Ableton now. You dig? Ableton fire. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. back. You guys keep sending me your love and blessing. I will be back tomorrow playing vibes. I got mad new shit. I got shit that I feel like y'all niggas really want to hear. And I want to play it all, but I have to guarantee you're going to be here tomorrow. If you're not going to be here tomorrow, then I don't know if I can guarantee that I will be here tomorrow. No, I'm joking. But thank you guys. This is way fucking cooler than I thought it would be. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do really. I was just like, yo, I'm gonna just sit here and chill and play some beats and make music and talk to you guys. Thank you guys so much. This is so different fucking talking to a goddamn computer, but like I feel like you guys feel me. You understand the vibration is real. We all going through something together. I just wanted to take some time and talk to you guys and play music, and hopefully it's something we could build on and do every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, take time out your day to come and fuck with me. I'll fuck with you, and we'll play music and laugh and talk shit and smoke and drink. I didn't even finish my spliff. I didn't finish my beer. I'm here talking to y'all, so you already know. I love you guys so much. I just want to play the record that I started this with at the beginning, and you know, send you guys much love and blessing from the bottom of my heart. You dig?
There's no doubt about it. Stand on the mountaintop and shout it. I'm in love with you, and it's never gonna fade away. I know it's hard to see it. Just close your eyes and just believe it. And maybe one day you will see that we were made for each other. And I'm gonna love you.
Architect's Corner. Thank you guys for tuning in. Maybe tomorrow I'll be here. If you ask me tonight or when I go to bed and I see, yo, Eric, that was mad fun, bro. Can you just wake up and do it again? I'm gonna be like, fuck yeah, bro. Cause you asked me to, so I'm gonna do it. You know, but this has been a great fucking hour, you guys, and I'll see you guys later.
It's the Architect's Corner. It's the Architect's Corner. Living in the Architect's Corner.